I'm definitely coming back to the Spider-Verse. I
Woo.
will be there until Chris and Phil kick me out. I love it.
I am very excited to talk to you about your new Hulu film, Self-Reliance. You wrote, you directed, you starred in it. You had so many hats on. So I want to start back at the beginning about how the idea for this project came to you and how you were drawn to it so intensely, obviously.
Yeah, the original idea was based off a Japanese reality show where they took a guy who one didn't know what he was doing, put him in an apartment that was bugged with cameras, took away all his clothes, didn't give him any food, and didn't allow him to leave. And the only way he
Oh,
could get clothes or food was to get it from coupons or from radio shows and newspaper things where he won awards, like he won a contest. I mean.
mhm.
And part of the show was him in real time reacting to the situation he was in. And the harder it got for him, the wilder he behaved, the funnier it was for the audience. And so,
Yeah.
as a concept, that was so crazy to me. And now I'm seeing more and more it's coming. And I feel like that's where our entertainment's going to go. And so that was the original idea that I'd started writing. And then the pandemic hit. And when the pandemic hit, all the themes of the original idea I'd came up with really felt important to me. And so I
Yeah.
decided this is the time I want to write this movie and try to make it.
Yeah, absolutely. And getting to have your fingers in kind of every aspect of this movie, how do you think that changed it or shifted it from your original idea to what was put down on paper to what we ultimately got to see on screen?
Yeah, I think the main reason I wanted to direct was I really like heads up departments winning the debates. I
Yeah.
really like actors. I like when an actor has an idea. I like experimentation. I like when set is alive and we're trying to create something. So I'm definitely into getting the material, but I'm never against if the words aren't coming out right. I don't think that you now need to go to your trailer and figure out how to say these words. I
Mhm.
really like the idea of, well, we're here together now. So those were right in my head when I wrote them, but now they're not right. So let's
Mhm.
figure out together how to convey this message and to convey this bit or this moment any way we can together, because now that we're on set with each other in wardrobe with the cameras, it's different. And so
Right.
it was really nice not to be trying to convince a director to allow that magic to happen, and not allow, like, if the set designer Grace Alley, she had great ideas, and so at a certain point I was letting her win, like the way Anna Kendrick's bedroom is designed, the way that house looks. This was all her. The way the room looks in the murals when the guys are pitching me, that was different than my original idea.
Oh,
But
wow.
her ideas was better. And
Mhm.
our DP, Adam Silver, how he wanted to shoot, at a certain point, I'm trusting his operators and him, and I'm allowing those people to kind of do their best work, in my opinion. And I thought that was the most exciting part of having my fingers in all different aspects.
Absolutely. And it felt like everyone was having fun on set. It sounds
It
like
was
that was the case.
it was a really fun one. I mean, when you've got a cast like Anna Kendrick, who's really a fun vibe, as easy and as fun to kind of work with, and then you got Andy Samberg. His presence is just cracking everybody up. Eduardo Franco, the whole family, Daryl Johnson, who plays Malcolm, Mary Holland, Emily Hampshire, Biff Whiff. Whenever Biff was there, the entire crew was happier. So we filled it with really fun people who, everybody kind of got the tone of the movie.
Absolutely. Now, what's in the future for you? Do you have more directing that you want to do? I know fans really also want to see you back in the Spider-Verse too.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely coming back to the Spider-Verse. I
Woo.
will be there until Chris and Phil kick me out. I love it. Honestly, Peter B. Parker is one of the favorite characters I've ever played. I am as much of a fan of that movie and character as everybody else is. I don't see directing happen for a while. It felt like it was a really great experience, but I'm not eager to jump back into another marriage. I felt like I was married to Self-Reliance. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm doing a podcast. We're currently here at the studio called We're Here to Help. We're having a ton of fun. And so, yeah, just kind of seeing what's next. I like keeping things pretty open ended.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. I am super excited for everyone to get to see Self-Reliance.